Greetings everyone. Today I wanted to spam my comment section with the most powerful music you ever listen to. The artist that you think is most inspiring. The song that when you're in trouble you run for, and just make my day. Okay? Put them here or send them to me on WhatsApp. Now I'm going to talk some truth that may offend, but it's truth nonetheless. You know how they say the truth offends, but it's not sin. Okay. I was listening to someone talk about music, and I was very intrigued with everything she had to say. And then in the middle of what she was saying, she started to really rip into somebody's spirit. And just something in me had to pause that. And I had to raise my hand. And I had to offer intercessory prayer on behalf of this one that was being maligned. And I said, because I know when you speak, when you open your mouth and you speak, and you write it down, it must be. And so I said, let this person who is most hated rise to the top like cream. Let this person reach a #1 position where the whole world not see, because that human being needs to be seen, but God to be seen, to show that when the invisible hand reaches down, and invisible hands, because we're not dealing with one God. Sorry to offend you. We are not dealing with one supernatural being, because there's nothing in the world to indicate that there's this master. There's only been one master. There's only been one man who made himself master. That is not the nature and the spirit of our creators. I put the prayer up and I'm about to write it down. I'm offering spiritual work on behalf of this person who has not asked me to do it. But that's how you have to. Once you hear people speak condemnation about you, right away you stop it, you pause it, you don't listen to it, you don't allow it to affect your spirit. Right away you condemn it, you stop it. And immediately you cancel it in the spiritual realm. And so this young man who is doing his thing, is doing the do, just like everybody else is supposed to. And the hatred is just way too real. I don't support that kind of thing. When it comes to black persons attacking each other and wanting to use one person to elevate themselves, or ripping down somebody to elevate someone else, I'm not about that. I'm about love. I'm about unity. I'm never about this. So when I see that and I hear that, I don't support that at all. I big up every musician. Blessings to them and their family. More of them rise to the top. I said that before. The more of their families get to come out of poverty, to break the chains and the yoke that is put upon the African man. See, I said I wasn't going to talk for the African anymore, but I guess that's a lie. Because there are certain times when I got to, but not in defense against other people, but in support of one another. In your own private life, you're going out there and people are using their mouth. Their mouth is powerful. You have to cancel that stuff. As the person open their mouth and say something that is condemning you, or something that is going to possibly stop you from moving. We're all expected to be great. I'm doing gardening right now, and when I look at the different varieties of flower, they're so brilliant. And when they burst forth, you're like, you're out of breath. You're breathless. It is awesome. The creators of this world are enormously diverse in their thinking and in their abilities. When we look at the animals, what they produce and what they bring to this, and you look to the plants, what they bring to this, flora and fauna, whatever it's referred to. Brilliant. So we as a people can never be great unless we want to see everyone above us and below us do great. Those who are above, you put your hand down and you reach up. Those who are up there, you elevate them and they help to bring you up. Until we are doing that in our world, in our society, we can never be great. Hey, Jamaica, your people need help. You're sick. This thing have to stop. It's never going to stop because guess what? Others know that they can depend on you to destroy your own. You don't have no idea that you can love somebody and still let someone else prosper. You can support somebody and still be okay with someone else doing well. What is this rip down, tear down? And there's this big gray tone. I don't feel like calling no names this morning. A big gray back man. I don't know, man. The man is hateful. You're a sick person. If you don't understand that you're a senior, you're elder, your role is to go down there and pick up the youth and elevate him. And if you can't do that, just keep it moving. We got a problem in our society, in our world. It's not looking good for us as a people because the thing that they were able to use in the past to divide and to conquer is a spirit. It is in your nature. It is in your spirit to not want to see each other do good. Listen to me, people. When they open their mouth to speak against you, let it be something that motivates you. Listen, hatred go far and deep. And until you realize that it is a bondage, you won't be able to free yourself. And the more you hate on somebody, the more the person grow. You don't understand how the spirits work. The moment you decide that this person is your enemy and you hate them without a cause, the spirit shall lift that person. And if you find yourself in a position where everything is going well for you and you think you're all that and you're looking down on somebody else, remember you shall be brought low. And that person shall climb to the top. Be careful of what you do and how you're out here stunting when you are on that pinnacle. We need to stop. We need to stop thinking and showing that in order to have love, we have to show hate. It's not right. And it's not positive. It's not the most positive thing to do. We should be pushing each other up. Listen to me. I'm going to say this to you. I'm putting it out there as someone who defends Vybz Kartel and know that Vybz Kartel got shafted. That does not stop me from saying Alkaline as a youth is a real blessed young man. Because guess what? What we face as African people, to come out of that and to be in a position where now you can go check. You can go deal with the rich man's daughter and you can, find a different experience. Many people don't like that. They don't like to see the poor people, the ghetto people, mingle and mix with their family because they feel like they're entitled, that they are born to have wealth and prosperity and the poor man's child. Not go like that. That's not true. So, as I support, one dancehall artist, I'm saying Alkaline has demonstrated by himself, shut out of dancehall, ridiculed. All he did with that song, that wash business, he did that because he realized that slackness was selling and he was doing it for the shock value. Who cannot not understand that? Okay, I'm going to say these outrageous things just like the ones before him. One of the biggest, baddest dancehall artists is the other guy. And he shocked them. And that's one of the reasons why I like him. To be honest, if you ask, why you're into Vybz Kartel? Because he was shocking and disgracing the fake people in Jamaica. The ones who claim that they're governing. He was saying some outrageous things to upset their spirit. And I kind of like that in somebody. And so Alkaline didn't do no different. Alkaline was like, okay, what else can I say that is more outrageous to get me some attention? It got him attention. It worked. Because this day, every day, they're still using that expression. How can you think this guy lost? He won. Because the expression he used to cement his place in dancehall is the one that you're still cussing him about. And that time, you're just pushing him up there. So when you say that he'll never be anything, or, you know, compare him to somebody else, it's not nice. Let the guy be, man. Let him be great like all the others before him and the others that are going to come behind him. Come on, people, do better. Stay blessed.